everyone. Oh, goodness. Oh, the tech issues never cease. We're on a delay, so I'm just now hearing the overture, even though you've all have already heard it with time. And I really need Doctor Who in here to explain this whole timey-wimey. Hey, my hearing it, you're hearing it. It's fine. I hope you all enjoyed the episode tonight. It was super fun. I love a good acting challenge. Oop, if you haven't seen it, it's an acting challenge. Last spoiler, I swear. I swear to Rue. Because who else are you gonna swear to? Now, I know you all aren't chiming in just to see my little old face tonight. Although normally we'd all be together at Greg's for the viewing party, which is always so much fun with Fireball, which I have in the freezer, ready to go. But with Fireball and Just Pop In and who else, Bill? Bakery by Atelier. We have so much fun together, and we play games, we give prizes. I have a couple giveaways I'm going to give out tonight that will get to you in a quarantine container with a hazmat suit on. Well, if you're going to the kitchen, can I have a Fireball thing? But yeah, so, but like I said, you didn't chime in to just see my old face tonight, because you've all seen it all over Indy. Blech, boring. You all came to see somebody I got to meet back in 2016. We even did like a little radio show back then. We would. Oh my gosh, look, guys. Our sponsor tonight, Fireball. ASMR portion of the thoughts in one, actually. Gonna be super fun. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from quarantine in Los Angeles. Hi, Jason.
Fireball sounded like it tasted amazing.
It did. It tasted cinnamony and like a lot of it. I will send you one.
I love it. It puts hair on your chest.
That's the problem here. That's why I wore a high collar tonight, so you can't tell. Now, Jason, you have been with RuPaul's Drag Race since season 2? Season 3.
I've been on the show as long as Michelle Visage.
As long as Michelle Visage. Now, from what I remember from our amazing team here of researchers here at PINKSLIP, there are, in order of appearance on Drag Race, of course, the person who's appeared the most is RuPaul. Second most appearances is Michelle Visage. Third most appearances, I hear, is you.
Hey, what can I say? Yeah, I should be collecting a pension now from World of Wonder, right? For how many seasons? But yeah, I mean, it's been over a decade. A decade on the show, and it's just so much fun. Every year it gets bigger and better and more colorful and just so much more just grand. And it's just such a blessing to be a part of television history, really, because that's what Drag Race is. It's
Absolutely.
a part of television history.
Now, how does it feel to be an elder of Drag Race? I'm kidding. You're not. You're actually. I'm kind of mad. I don't know if you've got that season 1 filter on your Skype cam or something, or what it is, but you are apparently in some kind of time vacuum where you do not age. You look amazing.
Much. And also, black don't crack. So,
True story.
We're impervious to wrinkles and the sun. But, I mean, just take care of yourself. A good skincare regimen and always moisturize, but don't look ashy.
No, never ashy. I actually have about 4 pounds of spackle on my face because white do crack. So
whatever works.
Now, I hear you have a guilty pleasure in life. Like a deep-rooted guilty pleasure of reality TV.
What could that possibly be?
Maybe some reality TV. I have to ask. Now, of course, of course, your number one is Drag Race. But what are some of your other guilty pleasures with it?
With reality TV or with Drag Race?
Well, with reality TV.
You know what? I don't. The thing about reality TV is that it's gotten so salacious and so just unconscionable that it's fun to watch. It's like your life isn't that dramatic, so you want to watch someone else's fake life be dramatic. I,
Sure,
I
I
have
get
to admit,
that.
I'm a Kardashian apologist. I don't have a problem with the Kardashians. I love good love and hip hop moments. I'm not into these Love Is Blind. I can't do the love reality TV shows, but I like a good like The Bachelor. You will never catch me watching The Bachelor.
Yeah, I'm not a
Never.
big Bachelor fan either, so I get you there. I totally get you there. I like when I get to see people create. So of course, like Drag Race, which for me, as a cross messer here in Middle Indiana, I love Drag Race, of course, but I also love like the uh, Project Runways and um, oh, what was that? What was the Jim Henson Creature Shop challenge? All of the ones where you get to see people
Right.
really create stuff. I also love making it. They're doing some good things. They're so positive, it's almost gross. But
Well, also,
I share
go
your love
ahead.
of Drag Race and reality TV. Now,
But in addition to reality TV, though, I do like law dramas. Though I love law
oh,
dramas.
legal dramas. Now, wait, what's the
Yes.
other name for that? Like they did one. You're talking like Law and Order, right? Not the documentary ones, like Law and Order
No.
style.
Well, so Aaron Hernandez one was really good. Well, that
Okay.
Law and Order, The Good Wife, The Good Fight,
Oh,
those
the Good
the
Wife. Oh,
dramatized legal situations that don't really happen. My husband's a lawyer and he hates these shows, and he's like, that would never happen. But I think they're entertaining. So yeah, and hear all the different terms they use, like strike that, exculpatory evidence, abstain or sustain or whatever,
oh,
sustain.
this is perfect timing. Pink Slip is loaning me out to actually do a show here in Indianapolis called Judgmental, where I will be playing a judge over these kinds of cases. So it's going to be. We'll have to find a way to Skype you in for that, and by then we'll have the technology figured. Or maybe that's just the reason you'll have to come back and visit us. Now, you said a
Well,
husband. So what's your husband's name?
my husband's name is Jason as well, but everyone across the land calls him Munchkin.
Munchkin, that's the one I was wondering about because I was trying to do my research as a broadcast journalist, as a dragcast journalist, and I watched your Couples for Cash, which was
Oh, yeah.
which I have to say that you two are so cute. It's gross. Like you're adorable, and
He's adorable. He's
he's gorgeous. You're both
right.
gorgeous. It
He's very
shouldn't be
sexy.
allowed.
Thanks.
Now at 16 years old, uh, you were the host of Fox's Dance Dance. Is that's what I have in my notes? What does that mean? Fox's
Um,
Dance. It's a teen thing. This
right. Yeah. Back in my hometown.
yeah,
Yeah, I started my so I'm a host and I'm an actual journalist. Um,
true.
in regards to being on RuPaul's Drag Race. So back when I was 16, I got my first on-air job in my hometown of Albuquerque, New Mexico, on our local Fox affiliate, and the show was called Dance Dance Dance. It's a teen thing. It was a teen dance show at our water park in Albuquerque, and it's interesting
Okay.
because that was over 20 years ago, and there was a headshot. It was on for 7 seasons, and there was a headshot they took of us, and that picture resurfaces, and it gets like 10,000 likes on Facebook. And then some of the radio sweeps back in Albuquerque are like dancing, sending you back in the day like you're at Dance Dance Dance. It's a teen thing, so it's back home in Albuquerque. It's like an institution. These kids have no idea the fun they missed out back in the 90s.
Now, was this a big launching point for you in your love of television work?
You know what? I would say so because back then you had MTV, you had VJs, you didn't have all the social media and everything that we have now. So you watch these iconic television personalities and you wanted to be them. And so I would say absolutely set me on the path of broadcasting because from there I got into radio. I worked in radio for 10 years in a bunch of different radio formats. And I was a dancer as well. So that all brought me to Los Angeles and I guess, yeah, set me on the path of the career that I have now.
Now, with it, like you said, you are a very busy guy. Um, with your tenure as a member of the Pit Crew, also as a host of TYT, working with E Entertainment, and all of your social media. You are so active on social media. You really do put me to shame. I just have one question. Why don't you like more
Yeah.
of my posts?
I know how many times a day I'm asked that by people. One, because I blame it on the algorithms. The algorithms of Instagram are savage. They
True,
are
they are.
savage. A lot of posts I just don't, because I'm the type of guy I post and get out. So because you know that social media is so time consuming,
Oh
and so
yeah.
it's like you post, you comment, you get out, you keep it pushing. But you know what? You called me out on national television. I'm gonna start liking all of your posts. So you're good. 100%.
Oh, listen, you and I have been Facebook friends since you came to Indy in 2016 to host our Circle City Iron Pride. And I ever since then I use it more as a chance to stalk you more than you use it as a chance to stalk me. So
I I'm
I'm
here
cool.
for it. I'm here.
I'm cool. And plus I do say like
Maybe
there are times where I've commented on your post and you hit like on my comments. So we're good. We're good. We're square.
good.
Now, speaking of, from hosting the 2016, I think it was 2016, Indie Pride Festival, to your coming out on Oh Pit Crew, which was hysterical, which came out as maybe liking women, but psych. You and Bryce, also from the Pit Crew, you seem like a pretty dynamic duo. You guys,
Yeah.
when you hang out off camera, like I'm assuming that you guys on occasion have hung out off camera, do you wear more clothes than you show when you hang out on camera?
Oh, 100%. I am a sweater. I'm always in a sweater. In the summer, I'll probably be wearing a sweater.
Okay,
Yeah, for sure. Bryce is awesome. Bryce is a cool guy. Bryce is a wonderful ally to the LGBTQ plus community.
absolutely.
He is straight,
Yep.
but he's just like he's like my brother, pit crew brother, and he's very smart. He's an aerospace engineer. Uh, he's just yeah. We do wear a lot of clothes outside of Drag Race for sure. That's it. I will throw on some sweats and a hoodie real quick and stay in that all and some slippers and stay in that all day because I like to be comfortable. But me and Bryce, we just get along well. He's what I love about him is that he'll call me out on my crap. He's so I'm so over the top and he's so not, you
So
know.
you're saying he's good
So
at
it
reading? He's
makes
good
for
at
just a lot of fun.
okay.
Bruno's also great too.
Bruno and everybody. It's you guys are so fun. Like every time you walk on to the set on RuPaul's Drag Race, or when you did your episodes of Oh Pit Crew, which you can't not say like that. You all are like all smiles, and you can tell that it's genuine. Like you're having fun with what you're doing. Now, I have a question because I really got into a deep video hole the other day of watching videos of you and Bryce on Oh Pit Crew, and I have to ask, which of you is actually better at reading?
Reading
Yeah,
someone for filth.
like it's fundamental,
Me,
glasses on, library open, reading.
for sure. Bryce has good quips, but my reads are 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 like a sharp Ginsu knife to the jugular. They will slay you.
I love it. I believe it. I believe it. But all in love, of course. Now,
Yes. Oh, for sure.
now you have been on working with Drag Race, like we said, since season 3. So
Hmm.
you're not at your full decade yet. But between RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars, you're a year away from your decade. But it's probably
Yeah.
been like 12 years or 15 years worth of work. What are some like I'm sure you have some fun backstage antics or stories that you
Oh
can share.
gosh. Um, people always ask that, and it's interesting because the more fun happens backstage than actually filming. Like when we would film segments with Rue or fun with the makeup artist. It's hard to pinpoint one definitive backstage moment. I just say every day is a you never know what you're gonna get. It's like when you open up a bag of Skittles and you don't know what flavor is gonna come out. That's what Drag Race is. It's like a bag of Skittles. It's fun. It's sugary. It's exciting. And so you land on set and you're like, okay, what fresh hell am I stepping into today that I'm excited to step into? Because the World of Wonder creates has created such a playground for this type of artistry. So God, I'd have to really sit and think about one. I don't even. I would say one of the best times I had backstage was shooting the "Sissy That Walk" video from season 6, which is one of the best drag race videos ever. It was shot well. It was awesome. But just that year, we had myself, Miles, Simon, and Sean as a pit crew, and it was like the Victoria's Secret models of Drag Race, and it was so fun to shoot
Absolutely.
that. It was so cool, and it was such a moment. It was such a moment. But I mean, it's hard to say one definitive or one special or one unique backstage moment because there's just so many.
I can imagine, and especially with all the different episodes, all the different weird, fun challenges you guys have been a part of. Uh, and I have to say, watching you guys on Drag Race and especially having met you, it is just extra special to have this chance to get to talk to you. I know some of our viewers out there were having a little bit of trouble with our live stream. Apparently, it's fine. This is all being recorded, so we're going to pump this out. We're just going to release the recording of this as soon as we're done. So, but I have to say that I enjoy talking to you. You are so natural. I know exactly why you how you hosted Dance Dance Dance. It's a teen thing. Also for TYT
Aw,
and E Entertainment, you have a very natural gift of gab. Now I'd like to put that gift
well,
of
thank.
gab to the test.
Okay.
I'm curious. Now, when you're on set, how often like are you just in and out for the times when it's pit crew and you come in, do your gag and you're gone? Or do you guys actually get a chance to actually see kind of what's going on a bit?
Well, so the show's a competition show, so
Right.
there's an integrity you have to protect
Right.
for the sake of the competition. So normally, when we're on set, we're in and out.
Okay.
Unless we're in a challenge, then we are there for an extended period of time. But World of Wonder and VH1 are very good about making sure that all moving parts only move where they're supposed to move to.
That makes sense. That
So
makes sense.
once we're done, we're ushered out. We're immediately taken out, or like we're a dog or something. We're released. We're sent back to our dressing room, and we await orders from Rue for our next project. Until we're summoned again.
No. Well, because what I was wondering is, well, and also, have you ever toured with the girls? Like, I know
No,
that
so
they're
I did. I toured. I did some stuff with Shangela back in 2010 for Entertainer of the Year. The thing is, a lot of the RuPaul girls don't really interact with us outside of Drag Race. Stay
shameful.
tuned for
Shame on
something
them.
really cool from BB Zahara Benet. I may
Okay,
be in a video with BB Zahara Benet. Who knows?
I love that.
But yeah, but we're busy with our own stuff. We have our own endeavors, and so
True,
it's
true.
it's you know by the time the show airs, it's been months since we've seen each other, any of the queens, or so it's really hard to interact. Plus, they live all over. They live all over the country and the world. Some of
Absolutely.
them. So it's we kiki on social media, but as far as seeing them, at least locally here in LA, it's kind of hard to do that because we're also busy.
Well, I what I was wondering really is, of all the queens that you've been introduced to over RuPaul's Drag Race, um, because I'll be honest, my favorite part is of course the pit crew. Any group of guys who are willing to come into a room and dressed and half a yard of spandex, if that's maybe a quarter of a yard of spandex. They're always going to be my favorite. But of all the queens you've been able to interact with over time, who are some of the ones that have really over the years who have really stuck out to you?
Okay, so I would have to absolutely say Shangela for sure,
Oh my gosh, she's
because I
amazing.
think we both, when I came on the show, she was returning to the show for season 3, and we were friends before, and just working with her and her work ethic. She has such a great work ethic. Very talented, very nice person. I really enjoy Monet Exchange, Asia O'Hara, Scarlet Envy's wonderful. There's just so many. Monique Hart.
Oh my, Monique is truly, she is really unique for me, and because we've been fortunate here in Indy to work with a bunch of the girls. Is such and she has such a presence when she comes into. I can imagine that anybody who
Yeah,
says she stands out, I'm like, duh. Well, listen,
right.
our time is running short, and you have been so good to give your time to us tonight. For all of our viewers, whether you're watching it live, if it's still going, I don't know, or if you're watching the video afterwards, please make sure you give lots of love. I know there's been so many. I've been watching these, um, what are they, GoFundMe's and stuff for Drag Race Queens, like they can't work right now, and I'm like, me either. But also remember, there's that entire staff of people that work at RuPaul's Drag Race that deserve your love and attention, and the pit crew is definitely high on that list for me. So make sure that you're thinking about them and keep up with all the things they do, because like we were talking about earlier, Jason's a very busy man. He does a lot of amazing things. He's all over the place, and he does well everywhere. Every time I see you pop up on E Entertainment, either a post or a notification or something, I'm always excited to see it, because it's folks in our community going out there doing amazing things that all of you should be very excited about. Now, Jason, do you have any parting words for all of these poor quarantine folk?
Stay safe. And I loved my time in Indy. That Pride was, I've done a lot of Prides, and Indy Pride was an absolute blast. It was huge. It was out of control huge. It was so fun. Indy was great. Also, follow me on social media. Follow me on Instagram at Jason Carter Official, and also on Twitter at JJC Forever. And guys, stay safe. Keep your ass inside. If you have to go out, use sanitizer. Practice social distancing, and let's come on the other side of this whole pandemic. Let's heal from this.
And folks, again, thank you all so much for joining us here for Pink Slips after party for RuPaul's Drag Race, brought to you by Greg's Nightclub, or Greg's Art Place, on the Down Lola, because I provided the equipment. That's where I get my shape again. And we hope that you all have a wonderful time, and hopefully you're cleaning your place while you're at home, because some of you need to. I say that because I know I need to. All have a good night, and we will see you later. Bye.